VR Punch. And today we're going to do something a bit different, a small change from the regular game review format. Now, a little disclaimer, this whole video is not a review but a love letter for my favorite VR game, Boneworks. All I'm about to say is just my opinion, and I'll try not to spoil too much of the game. You can think of this video as an analysis on a shallow level. This game really changed everything for me, and today it's more relevant than ever. A game about entering a virtual reality city, MythOS, where everyone's supposed to work, go to meetings, do projects. Sounds familiar? You heard about the Metaverse, right? Boneworks is special because this is how I imagined virtual reality all this time. A place where you have the freedom to do whatever you want. In Boneworks, there is no right way to tackle a challenge, and you may approach every problem however you see fit. And with a set of virtual hands, you are limited only by your imagination. Remember those times in video games where there was a small fence that you couldn't cross, and it got you thinking why your character can't just jump over it? In Boneworks, everything is possible. From the start, you can see the developers put a lot of love into the game. The little details, the references to Hunting Season, Stress Level Zero's earlier game, and let's not forget about the gunplay. Boneworks has the best gunplay in a VR game out there. The guns feel right. Not great, not bad, right. Handguns, rifles, SMG all feel like the real thing. And you can see that the guy who was responsible for the gunplay shot a gun more than once. But what's really amazing about Boneworks is that its uniqueness is not in the gunplay. It's about the crazy complex story full of secrets, theory, awesome gameplay that makes you use your real-life problem-solving skills to tackle challenges. Stress Level Zero got everything right in here. For the story, you play as Arthur Ford, security director for a company called Monogon. At the beginning of the game, Arthur is seen connecting a USB drive to presumably the MythOS server and locking himself in a room with a VR headset on it. Arthur is set on a goal of becoming immortal through something called the Void, and from there you are in MythOS, and pretty soon you understand that something is off. The plot is wrapped in mystery, and you can't really see the whole picture just from playing the game. After I finished Boneworks for the first time, I was left with a lot of questions, and my journey to dig the lore began. Wikis, analysis videos, deep dives to the theories and connections with Duck Season. This game is a riddle. How was the Void created? Who lives there? Why you are immortal inside the Void? And what's the deal with the melons? So many questions are left unanswered. And the music? Don't get me started on the music. Just listen. I love the recurring theme in the soundtracks. Listening to this soundtrack in the car is a blast. Michael Wyckoff did a great job here delivering awesome synthwave tunes that blend well with the gameplay, making you feel like a complete badass. Let's talk about the real special thing with Boneworks, the gameplay. Right from the starting tutorial, you are told that you can complete a puzzle any way you want, and you are encouraged to cheat your way through. I needed to complete the game 3 times to wrap my mind around it. First time, I completed it like a regular game, doing just what I was told and no more. And another little nuance, the in-game ammo for the guns is currency. The regular guns don't cost much, so you don't feel the incentive to conserve ammo. But when you load up the final level and get the option to buy the gadgets, which are done creative by the way, you begin to understand you played the game wrong. On my second playthrough, I was focused on being more melee and searching for all the ammo boxes at the same time. I started to be more efficient doing tricks, finding shortcuts, and bending the rules of the game. For an example, throughout the game, there are these teleporters in which you can throw weapons and collectibles to be able to use them in other game modes. In the first level, the museum, there is a room where the player is acquainted with the weapons. In the beginning of the game, right after you discover the teleporter and enter the weapon demonstration room, the door right behind you is closing off the access to the teleporter. On my second playthrough, I got the crazy idea of putting a trash can between the floor and the door in order to prevent the door from closing, and it worked. I hurled the weapons one by one to the teleporter. On my third playthrough, all my progress was lost, so I had to start again. So I thought to myself, why am I going there and back 10 times? I used all my brain power and put all the weapons in a bucket to bring them all back to the teleporter in one go. Boneworks has those big brain moments spread throughout the game. Another memorable moment in the game is the warehouse levels, and to say there are many options to enter is not giving the game enough credit. Just think, how would you break inside a warehouse? And do it. Do the obvious puzzle in front of the warehouse and go in? Why not? Break a window and climb inside? Sure. Climb to the roof and break in through the glass panel? Just bring something heavy to break the glass. Skip the warehouse at all and jump from the water tower to the end of the level? Can be done. And if you finish the game, there is tons of content to continue to uncover. Zombie mode, sandbox, hover junkers. I always come back to Boneworks for a quick zombie warehouse session. This is the closest to John Wick you can become. As I already said, Boneworks' charm is built on these moments, combining all these pieces together. An interesting story full of mystery, theories, and riddles. The gameplay that makes you think like you're in the real world. The music that complements the action, making you feel like the chosen one, bending all the rules of the simulation, and the awesome presentation immersing you inside the game makes Boneworks a VR classic and a must-have for any VR action game player. Really, there's nothing like it out there. There may be except Alex. But after Boneworks, Half-Life Alyx feels scripted and on rails. Don't get me wrong, Alyx is good. Boneworks' philosophy of giving the player total freedom puts Boneworks on another level above Alyx. All I can say is thank you, Stress Level 0, for giving us this master, and I hope your next games are going to be just as good, if not better, because I don't see anything topping Boneworks in the horizon, and if anyone disagrees, prove me wrong in the comments. I dare you. This is it, guys and gals. This is my first time doing this format, and I tried to make it less reviewy, I guess, and more as an opinion piece. If you liked it and want more videos like this, click the like button and write a suggestion for a game in the comment. I'd love some more ideas. I hope you liked the videos, and if you did, let's consider subscribing. It will help me and the channel a lot. This was Danny with Beer Punch. See you next time.